Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all fine and doing well. Today we are going to continue the third unit of the book about website. And to some of you, we stopped at this point, vocabulary. Match the website analysis tools from 1 to 5 to the descriptions A to E. So these are some terms related to website tools. And we want to match them. Match means silly to their definitions. So number one is already done. Traffic, it is E, the movement and action of visitors to your site. So it is different from road traffic, الازدحام مروري. Traffic, in computer terms, it means, the movement of people to your website, visits and these sorts of things. Number two, meta tag, it is B, invisible information. For example, hidden keyword on a website. As for number three, visitor map, it refers to information about where the visitors to your site are from. Number four, user profile, it is information about a user and the sites they browse. And finally, number five, page optimization, it means increasing the number of visitors to your site. The following point is languages point. Question words. In a previous page of this chapter, we talked about question words such as what, which, when. And now we're going to continue the rest of question words. Questions words are not only what, which, and when, but there are others, like how much and how many. So how much and how many are used to ask about quantity and الكمية. But there is a difference between how much and how many, and I'm sure that your teachers in school years taught you about the difference between these two. How much is used to ask about non-countable nouns, whereas how many is used to ask about countable nouns, which means in Arabic الأسماء المعدودة والأسماء الغير معدودة. الأسماء المعدودة, like what? People, books, pens, tables, and so on, laptops. But uncountable nouns like rice, milk, water, juice, you can't count these things. So how many people visit our website every day? So as you can see, this word people, because you're asking about people, which is a countable noun, you use how many? About 20,000. How many hits do we get each month? Again, this is many. How many? Because the thing that you are asking about is countable, which is hits. 40,000. All right. So this is let me give you an example. How much water do you drink every day? How much water? About 1 liter, for example. Where is another question word? It's used to ask about place. We use where to ask about places. Where are the visitors from? From Asia and the US. So where are you from? This is a common question in English. If you want to ask about nationality, الجنسية, you simply say, where are you from? Where did you go on our website? To news. So news is a place in the website. We can use how plus adjective or adverb to ask about degree. عن الكيفية. How is used to ask about يعني الكيفية. أو degree to be more accurate. درجة. How often do people visit our website? At least once a day. So this question asks about numbers of times people visit the website. So at least once a day. I hope this is clear and understood to you. So the main point is the author here lists some more question words which are related to other types of questions. Remember, there are two main types of questions, yes/no questions and WH questions. WH questions begin with one of these words. Where, how many, how often, what, which, and so on. Number 5 is a listening task. Listen and repeat these questions. So I want now each one of you to repeat after me while you listen to the recording. Number 1. How many people visit the website? How many people visit the site? Number 2. Where do they go on the website? Where do they go on the website? Number 3. How long do they spend on the website? How long do they spend on the website? The following point is also a language point. Large numbers. It is about reading numbers. So when you find these numbers in English, how can you read them? What's the correct way to say numbers in English? Large numbers. Like 20,000, 400,000, 500,000 and so on. So the first one, it is 20,000. So you read it this way, 20,000. Number 2, 400,000, which means 400,000. 400,000. 3, 500,000 or 500,000. 500,000 نص مليون. So you can say either 500,000 or 500,000. Either way is correct. The last one is 3 million. 3 million. Now we have a question about this point. How do you say these numbers? Number 1, it is 30,000. It is 30,000. Number 2, 700,000. Number 3, 10 million. Number 4, 100,000. And number 5, 80,000. Very interesting and very important task. Next, website development speaking. We have a speaking activity. Describe something you do every day at home or at work. Use the words in the language box below. Sending an email, first click new website after that. So at this point is basically about processes. If you want to do something in steps, or you want to describe something that you do in a regular basis every day at home, so you will likely use words such as first, next, then, after that. So when you want to explain a process, you will likely use these words. For example, sending an email. First, I turn on my computer, then I click the menu bar, for example. Third, I open my browser, blah, blah, blah. So we use first, next, then, after that, etc. to describe the order of action. So these are words of sequence. You must have studied them before. So the first word is first, which means in Arabic, أولا, do so and so. The second one, after that, or you can say to start. You can say first or to start, do so and so. After that, بعد ذلك. Next, ثم. Then also means ثم. Secondly, ثانيا. Thirdly, ثالثا. Finally, أخيرا. You can say finally or to finish, depending on the thing that you are describing. Number 2 is a reading task. Complete this text with the words in the box. So we have these words. After that, finally, first, next, secondly, then thirdly. I want you to complete this as homework. This is gonna be your homework at home. So, yes, this is homework. And I will send you instructions on Blackboard. Number 3, work in pairs. Complete the full flow chart to show the website development process. Number 1, talk to customer. So you are supposed to complete this chart from the information here. So after you talk to the customer, found out what features and numbers of pages they want on the site. I guess this is the second one. And then you have to paste it in here. And third, analyze the information from the customer. Create website specification. And then number 5, assign a specialist to write the website content. Should go in here. And number 6, give the project to grammars of HTML coding. And the last point, test the website. So as you can see, I only copied the information from the text to the chart. In the previous point, we have it in a text form, and in the second, we have it in the chart form. But in the text, instead of using a chart, you are going to use the sequence words such as first, next, then, third, and so on to show the process. Let's turn the page over. What do we have here? Reading. This is a reading task. Look at the website below and answer these questions. What are the websites? Do you use these websites? Why? Why not? What's the purpose of each website? Sell, inform, share, or educate. What are the main features of each website? Think of two more websites that have the same purpose. Are they different to the ones below, and why? So if you are online, I'll give you time to read this website or take a look at these websites and to answer these questions. So let's answer question number 1. What are the websites? So usually the name of the website, you will find it on the top of the website page. So the first one is, as you can see here, it is called Financial Times, very common website. And the other one, it is Pearson Longman. This is what publication house. Use the website, so you are supposed to answer these questions. Some of you, I guess most of you would say no, because they are actually very specialized websites. Why or why not? If your answer is yes, so you will say, why do you use them? To get information, for example, to read news, or to educate myself. Or if you say not, if your answer is no, you can simply say, I don't need them. What's the purpose of each website? Sell, inform, share, educate. So let's take the first one, Financial Times. Do you think that this is selling products? Actually not. This is to share information. And the other one, Pearson Longman, this is to educate people, educational website. What are the main features of each website? So the first one is finance or news, and the other one is education. Think of two more websites that have the same purpose. In our previous lecture, you shared or named some of interesting websites. So we can recall some of them. For example, some of you said Sky News, Fox News, Facebook. And as for educational websites, you can say, for example, Routledge, Oxford, Springer, for example. So these are a few examples. Macmillan. So the point here is to show you examples of websites, their purposes, their features, because essentially the main topic of this unit is about websites. And I think it is particularly of interest to some of you because their specialization is about web development, software web. Some of you, I guess, their specialization is software web, so this is extremely important. And number 6, it is a writing task. I should assign you this also as homework. You are the owner of a company that needs a website. Make a list of things that you would like for your website. Answer the following questions. So you have business, for example, and you want to develop a website. Most people who have a business, they develop a website for their business. Or if you have any project, uh, uh, you would probably develop a website for the process to support your project. So what is the name of your company? So this is specifically about a company. So suggest the name of the company. What's the business type? For example, financial, educational, um, uh, commercial, economical, public, whatever. What's the purpose of your website? So you have to answer these questions in a paragraph format. So let me assign this to you also as homework. This is very important. Uh, don't, worry if I gave you more exercises or assignments because this is helpful for you. The more you practice English writing and grammar and vocabulary, the more, I mean, the better you will learn the language. Number 7, work in pairs. Student A is the website developer, student B is the customer. Ask and answer questions about website requirements. Swap roles. What is the name of your company? It is called so-and-so. Its name. So this is if you are online, you are supposed to practice this speaking test. Speaking is also important. This is how you develop your English through practicing these exercises. Let's see what do we have next. So vocabulary. What are your favorite websites? So vocabulary is words. It means مفردات. So in each unit you will have a vocabulary task that shows you some important words that you can use about the main subject of the unit. So these are some important words that you will need that are related to website design, website development, and these sorts of things. So so if you want to to talk about websites, you can integrate these words into your writing. What are your favorite websites? I asked you this question last time. Why? Use the words in the box to describe them. So what are these words? Beautiful, useful. You know the meaning of beautiful. جميل, useful, مفيد, well designed. تصميم جيد. Informative. Informative يعني مفيد. Easy to use, navigate. سهل الاستخدام والتصفح. Funny, ممتع. Exciting, مثير. Interesting, ممتع. Clear, واضح. Reliable, موثوق. So the most exciting website, for example, they would say anything, urban news, because it shares reliable information. You can say my favorite website is so and so because it is easy to navigate. My favorite website is, let's say, Amazon because it is well designed. My favorite website is Facebook because it is interesting, for example. So you can use one of these words: well designed, informative, easy to use, navigate, exciting, interesting, and so on. Here we have examples of websites: eBay, Nickelodeon, Facebook, and then we have a language point. So there is, and there are, has, and have. So if you want to describe something, you can use these words. There is, there are. So in the website there is or there isn't, the negation. There is. So these words are the same. There is, this is short form or contraction. There is, this is long form. And this is negation. This is the same, just we added not to it. So there is a lot of information in the website. So you will need these structures when you want to talk about websites. There are, there aren't. So what is the difference between there is and there are? There is for singular and there are for plural. And the negative of there are, there aren't. There aren't many photos on the websites. Photos is a plural word, and that's why we use there are instead of there is. So if you want to about something that is singular, which means one, mufrad, use there is if it exists. If it doesn't exist, you would say there isn't. If you talk about plurals, you would say there are. If you want to use negation, you would say there aren't. Hasn't, has, or have. Also, these are words that are used to talk about position. الملكية. So, if you want to describe something that exists or the website possesses, so you'd say has or have. Has again for singular, have for plural. has للمفرد, have للجمع. Here we have examples. The website has good graphics. Most websites have a lot of features. So the website, because the website here is singular, we use has for singulars. And here, same word website, but plural with a plural s. Therefore, have is used rather than has, because have again is for plurals, has for singulars. Number 2, write about the things you like and dislike about different websites. You like معناها تفضلين. dislike لا تفضلين أو تكرهين أو يعجبك ولا يعجبك. يعني about website. For example, I really like the look of the Nickelodeon website. I can also, for example, I like the prices because they are affordable. There are several varieties in the website. For example, can say the website has a clear interface. The website is easy to navigate. You can use the words here that we have just covered. And now we have the last page of the unit. It's just page 27. It is also a reading task. So if we are online, I will give you time to read this text and to answer this information about it. So these are about websites called Learning Now Ltd. Ltd, it is an abbreviation of limited. So you are a website designer. Read the information about Learning Now Ltd. Answer these questions. What is the business type? What is the purpose of the website? Sell, inform, share, or educate. How are the website users? Who are the website users? Where are the website users? What are the features of the website? So the answer of these questions are all in the text. Let us mark them together. Question number 1, what is the business type? It is education with business. Educational. You can say educational or education business. So this is the answer of number 1. What is the purpose of the website? To promote its courses. to promote its courses, material, and learning resources to provide online learning services. Until here, this is the answer to number 1. You can say it is educational website. So to educate. Who are the website users? Where are those users? Where are the website users? The website users are so this is the answer of question number 3. Are young adults. They are from all over the world, not from a specific country or from a specific place, from all over the world, global students. What are the features of the website? This is the last sentence. The website needs to have these features. Number 1, good interactivity, audio, and fast download times. So this is the answer of question number 4 from here. So all answers of the questions, you can find them in the text because basically this is a reading task. And here, number 2, it is a writing task about the previous point. In pairs, write a proposal for Learning Now Ltd website. So proposals معناها عرض أو طلب that you can submit in order to design or to create a website. Use your answers from number 1 and the template below to help you. So is the customer, as we have just read, users, you can say student, from all over the world. Subject. The subject is website design. Purpose. The purpose is here. Let me copy it. To promote its courses, materials, and railing sources. And so this sentence, this whole sentence. We copy it and paste it here because it says basically you can use the answers above. Users, adults from all over the world. And as for the features, the features good, interactivity, audio, and fast download. Proposal presented by, so here you write your name and the date you write today's date. Let's say, for example, it is 17 to 2024. Business activity, education business. Type of business, this is education business. And of course, if you are online, you are going to answer question number 3 about speaking. Present your proposal to the group. So this is the end of today's unit. I hope that everything is clear and understood, and I will be sending your assignment on Blackboard. Goodbye. Have a good time.